Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Price. Welcome to the December Energies, last month of the year. Now, in this video, I'm just going to talk about December, but I will have a video coming out soon that overviews the upcoming energies for 2022. Now, as 2021 comes to a close, the December energies are a really nice culmination of everything that we've worked on in this year of freeing your heart. The energies that I was shown for December are heart compass. And there are three main things that I want you to focus on this month. And these are core topics that Ariane, the Lyran Council of Time, has focused on for years. The first one is finding your inner connection before you do anything else. Find your inner connection first. You are unique in all of time and space, and that is amazing in this huge, vast universe. You are unique. You are cherished and you are valuable to life. Your unique perspectives, desires, fears, resolutions, choices, all of it, cherished and valuable to life. And this year, we've focused a lot and done a lot of healing to deepen that connection, because while you're in physical, there's always a deepening and an expansion that's available. So finding your inner connection and truly honoring that takes some effort in this world, because the external can be very loud and you're meant to interact with it. You're meant to flow your unique energy into this realm. So this year of freeing your heart has focused on embracing your uniqueness, your sacredness, your innocence, your joy, your courage, all to prepare you to truly honor yourself and get your loving focus into this world. Your inner connection is your subtle bridge that Ariane teaches about. It's how you connect and speak directly to the subtle. It's how you utilize that vast, subtle engine that builds this realm. And this brings me to the second aspect of your heart compass. All direction is connection. You are interacting with life either consciously or unconsciously, and ascension is about consciously interacting more and more instead of just letting habits or unconscious behaviors lead you. All direction is connection. Every choice that you make, whether you perceive that or someone else perceives that as failure or success, all direction is connection. Take the benefit from it. Whatever choice you make, making more and more conscious choices to embrace love, to embrace more of that support that life is giving you, and let go of those old fears of failure, perfectionism, judgment that blocks you freeing your heart, flowing your love into this realm. This world is not the realm of perfection. It's the realm of connection now. That's what ascension is about. It's the realm of connection, connecting opposites within you, your inner connection first, so that your masculine, feminine, energetic is helping you to create with the full flow, that the past and the future are meeting in your present moment, that you are holding that neutrality, that neutral neutron that connects those two opposites in the subatomic model. You're holding that peace, that neutrality within your present moment so that your future is resonant with that peace. Inner connection first, peace within, and then all direction, every choice that you make is about connection. Connect with more peace so that you can remain more conscious of what's occurring within the subtle as you're moving through life. You're opening that heart-mind complex to interact with more connection. And this might manifest as more intuitive data that helps you navigate the directions, or more ease through things that probably would have been more challenging for you previously, so that you are maintaining your balance through the imbalance of change. It's just change. And of course, more synchronicities that reinforce that you are aligned with a greater flow, a greater awareness. And this brings me to the third aspect of your heart compass to focus on this month. This one, Ariane definitely wanted me to point out because they speak about it in a lot of different ways. To remember that you are always within the circle, within the spiral. That no matter what direction you choose, you are within the circle of life. You're loved, you're cherished, you're supported, you're guided. And you may feel lost sometimes, of course, but life is wanting you to reach out, to connect, to receive. Because when you receive, someone else is able to give. And not all that are within the circle have access to their heart compass. This is your work. It's why you're drawn to Ascension, because you know that life is connected and it's meant to be loving and kind. It's meant to be exciting and empowering. And when people lose access to their heart compass, then greed, deception, control lead. And then the systems that are created are not compassionate. They don't support that thriving. And therefore, they go against the laws of nature. They forget that they're within that circle of life. And you are remembering how to apply what your heart has always known, that you are love at your core. You are the divinity of life in human form. You are within the circle of life. And all that's here on earth is trying to remember that, or helping others try to remember that, sometimes through the positives, sometimes through the negatives. That's why you're connecting those opposites and maintaining that peace, that neutrality, that ability to navigate all directions and create connections. And much of what we're seeing in the world is what happens when that heart compass, that connection, is forgotten. And that control might be held for a time, but the season changes. Time moves on. Kronos is consumed by his children. Time concedes to the future. Life is always consumed by time, or change is constant. You are in the realm of change. And as you connect with your heart compass, you're touching that core binding force of life, love. And it's the whisper, it's the connection, it's the invisible, it's the quiet choice often. Fear is loud because it knows it's weak. Love is quiet because it knows its depth, and that support is inbuilt into life. And you are always within the circle of life, loved, valued, cherished by life, because you are life. And when the mind forgets this and fear presides until that survival mechanism is released into thriving, that allows the laws of nature to guide you so that you can connect within and remember that all direction, all choice is about connection. And as you're doing that, you are tuning into that heart compass that supports you to free your life. This will come up a lot in 22. So finding that inner connection and remembering that any choice is about you connecting with life and that you are always within that circle of life. That's why love is so important. You circulate it, creation pulsing through you. And that's why connecting with your heart compass is so important, so that you can choose love and flow that love into this realm. It's December, so I've got the 2022 schedule available on the website for those of you that want to learn light language with me in 2022. Check out that schedule. Those classes sell out. I'll also be teaching crystalline soul healing in 2022, which is a powerful Lyran technique that helps you shift a lot of energy at once. And also, the annual subscription is available until mid-January. So I do a lot of teaching and healing as we journey through the 4 pillars of ascension with each month's topic of healing that Ariane is focusing on. Now, of course, in December, I will be doing a Lyran perspective, and this is going to be a really interesting one. Ariane is focusing on the connection between the compass, the heart compass, and compassion, which is a powerful heart energy and also requires healthy boundaries. So I'm excited to dive into that. Boundaries came up a lot this previous year. And the monthly energies teleclass is actually going to be a little different this month. And what we are going to do is journey through the 4 directions of the medicine wheel, plus 2 other directions. So with the monthly energies teleclass, as we go through those directions, that will help us to not only connect with your heart compass and your compassion, but to prepare you for a really powerful 2022. Now, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of that 2022 video that I'm going to be releasing soon. Now, the light language for December was all about the connection with the heart. So it was a really powerful flow of this year of freeing your heart. And I could feel this balance of healthy connection and also healthy detachment, so that you're able to find that neutrality that leads you to that heart freedom. So you might want to come back to the light language transmission throughout the month to help you find not only that connection, but also sometimes that detachment that we need to be able to let go and find that neutrality. So we're letting go of what's out of our control. Now, of course, I do have a simple but powerful focus for this month. So as you're preparing for a powerful new year, the healing focus for the month is my heart connection gives love direction. My heart connection gives love direction. My heart connection gives love direction. And you can repeat this daily throughout the month, feeling into any kind of resistance that might come up, showing you what's releasing. And you can also feel into any excitement that stirs, that's showing you what's activating. And as you're doing that, you are helping to heal some of those things that sometimes will make us hold back the energy of our heart, and it'll come out as fear, it'll come out as aggression or greed or control or all of those other things that we talked about. But as you tune into your heart, you connect with that inner connection within you first, then you start to recognize that every choice that you make is about connecting with life, bringing your love into this world, and remembering that you are always within the circle of life, and there's support for you that sometimes is not obvious, but the more you tune into your heart, the more you're able to see those synchronicities and feel that support. Now, don't forget to subscribe, to watch out for that 2022 video that's coming out soon. I have a lot of other changes for 22 that I'm really excited about, but I hope you have a wonderful December and enjoy the light language.
Hemshnana su korata kral hermea. Janan sashtai rumacharo kor kral genend hermdat anch orkroptat kal grandet him bronad akrayaruk okua kan sharat sanjak maya anchet ia harut. Tanand hermdarot okuara takriel herme otsoch kanj knaim hudbrandat im na kror hekriel roma sachat un kam charat sanjair okua ham sokor takriel ha sum sharut gror taknem am chairut ol lelu mat sharut suk ukwem kanj krorum hem charat nin such a kor krand hakrel brandat irum nan shat te sukor ta him sho Tan mahat brandat im na o karato kor mept and urmet I surk chanat urmehat nen sech ukwa ka kerum hat brandat im tanan sashtair machuk okuam bran hecheret nen sushtairut ka kat ekrol lelum acharet sanjayama kwa Huamet sunj kraerum hat na ke hua sum shana chokorum am sharuk ok arot ol jandorum hat im pra kwa sum ha cha shum hamraruk or kral numat cham mnond akrayan hon o akwarata krierum at bral rno o kwa kan such ma Chandat irum brandat irat kal krmehat nen such chairut kwa kam such chairatakai. Ham tairut sum charkrel jan anum brand kwa kam bramdat steire ketsiach urukrol janet irum arbrat in such unun had kwa kam so stand Kwam jandat irum kraelel ham charagnan such charut unun suk okwa ham deret hanan chairut sal genem jandat him daurat sum chand kraer haranel am janet gror tand heret such kraerut huma at brendet tan hua sum chand ha krayet ha sum charut Sum steiret nansaka. Hem steiret sech okoret kel krmehet tind kaim. Sum chanj akraerot on sancharam anchokranan tand. Krel rumnet nad such ankraer humat derut tand